What's up, everybody? I hope you had a great day. It's Monday, and that means Stereo Joe Show. We got an awesome lineup for you tonight. We have 3 members of the band Tantric coming on. It is their second time coming on the show. We are so excited to have them. So we are extending it out, and we are going to have them on for quite a while today. I can't wait to talk to them. It's going to be awesome. Then, first up, we're going to be having Josh Smith come up. He's an awesome guy. He's in a band called The Walk Away. He sings and plays guitar for them. So we're going to be talking to him and hearing some new music by him, which I'm really excited about. Then we're also going to be having Steve Bello come on the show. He is like a guitarist extraordinaire, plays a 7-string. Can't wait to have him on the show. He, again, another guy with brand new music that just came out. So we're going to be showing that. Then I have Taylor Frank Carter. He's going to be the only performer tonight, so we're excited and thankful to have him on. He's going to be doing a nice little tune for us, so we're going to be talking to him, see what's going on with him. Then from the band N.A.S.H, we're having Jim Bobby come on. This dude is so cool. I really love this guy. I had so much fun talking to him. You're going to love him too. And then last but not least, we're going back to Tantric at the end, and I can't wait. They're going to be great. First, we're going to kick it off with some music by the University Drive. Thanks so much. All right, you're just tuning in to the Stereo Joe Show. We are connecting musicians and fans from all over the world. We're excited you tuned in tonight. If you get a chance, please share it to either your page or a group right now so that we can get everybody in. All right, let's welcome to the show, Nick. What's up, buddy?
Dude, I'm excited for all the music we have tonight. We have some returning guests, but we have a lot of new guests, and for that, I can't wait.
Absolutely. I'm excited. We got someone hanging out in the background. Let's welcome the wonderful Remy Gale to the show. Oh my God, I love her so much.
I thought you had somebody playing in the background. So I have a great question for you guys. You had 2 awesome shows this weekend.
Yes, we did.
Yes, you did. So tell us about them.
Yo, I'll kick off. Yeah, exactly.
Matteo's cookies. Dude, I was jealous. I was like, I didn't get a Stereo Joe cookie.
This is one of the last few remaining. I'm saving it. I put a poll out actually on Facebook about how many did I eat. If you didn't see it, I go vote with it. I'm about to reveal a little later after the show. But
I'm gonna go vote.
Yeah, for real. But anyway, no, the show was awesome. The reason we showed these cookies is because Mattia was kind enough to make these. They're so good. I told Remy a way too personal detail that I'm not going to share the show. But Rem, you know about these. Ooh la la.
Thank you, Mattia.
It was the after event. Remy heard all about it. We're tight like that. But anyway, the show was awesome. Big shout out to Jen and Kevin for having us and having all the bands. They're like literally keeping the Nepa Valley or Nepa, whatever the hell, Nepa, whatever the hell you people say up there, music scene alive, the Northeastern Pennsylvania. They are awesome. So thanks so much for hosting the show. And it's like always the best parties there. It's not even funny.
Yeah, and shout out to Good Stuff and Han for playing with us as well.
Yes, I love Han. Yeah. And then Nick, we get to talk about John Lewis and Saturday night.
That's right. Shout out to John Lewis. Shout out to the Harmonies Bar and Grill, and also Karen Lee, who also came up and performed with us. We did a 3-hour show on Saturday night, and the staff was incredible.
Yeah, and one other thing to just talk about real quick. This Saturday, July 31st, Stereo Joe's third EP is coming out. We need your help. We need you to listen to it. Give it a little heart. Remy thinks we might have done pretty good. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
I played bass on one of the songs, Humble Brag.
Which is why you need to check it out. As always, since we put other people's links in the comments, ours will be in as well. So please give us a follow on Spotify.
Absolutely. And I know I didn't go to the beard yet, and I'm just about to. But real quick, Remy, you just did a killer camp. Can you tell us about it real quick?
I'm sorry? I didn't hear what you said.
You did that killer camp all week long.
I did. One of Victor Wooten's you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do another camp I don't know about? Were you at a camp without me?
There are so many Victor Wooten music camps. I cannot recount. But yes, the last one I did was a bass nature camp, which is hard to, I put that in quotes because it's hard to see in my little window here. It's wonderful. We learn a lot about music. We had awesome teachers. We had Reggie Hamilton. If you guys don't know who that is or in the audience, look him up.
The baseball player, right? No, I'm joking.
Yes. He might be a failed baseball player, but he's a great bassist. I know your lesson. And it's just wonderful. And, I would appreciate if everybody just, goes and looks up at vixcamps.com because there's a lot more wonderful things coming up. There's a songwriting camp coming up that I unfortunately can't attend, but it would be wonderful if people did attend. Just because.
Shout out.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to Vix Camps. Really, he's one of the smartest people beyond music. He's really great guy to talk to and to know. So. And
we had him on the show.
Yeah, we had him on the show. We'll be posting
for
some
like
more
4 hours.
That was epic. I was like, do I let this poor guy go? I feel so bad.
We could have kept going.
But I could talk about Vix Camps all day. So you can just shut me up whenever you feel it's appropriate.
Yo, I love it. No, speaking of which, we're going to get off real quick. Nick, tell us about that beard. And when we get back on the other side, we're going to be with Josh Smith from The Walk Away.
People ask me how the beard gets so nice. It doesn't need to be a struggle. If you partnered with the Beard Struggle like we do, they have products for beards of all sizes. Anything you could think of, they've got you covered if it's brand new or if you're trying to grow it out to be thicker than mine. And if you think you don't have a lot to spend, don't worry, because we got you covered. Tell them Stereo Joe sent you by using Stereo JO at checkout. Not only will they give you 15% off, if you live in the U.S. and spend $40 or more, they'll ship it to you for free.
Yeah, and I just want to address something. I'm not growing any facial hair, and I'm still waiting on puberty. But anyway, all right, that was an awkward transition. All right, we got our first guest up. He's a singer. He plays guitar. He just resurrected the band again. So I'm really excited. He's got brand new music that we're going to be listening to. So please, let's welcome to the show, Josh Smith.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
I got my laptop working.
Excellent.
I feel like an idiot. There was just some silly little thing to slide over the lens that shows you how technologically inclined I am.
You know what? I was wondering. I was like, is he like me? Does he have something over the camera? And I was like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm the only one that does that. But okay, well, good. Well, hey, we figured it out.
Absolutely.
So what has been going on? We survived 2020. How's the music going?
I mean, for the walkaway, we're just about there, man. Like we were talking about earlier, one of the good things that came from the pandemic was I got to get back into home recording and really writing again. I had been playing solo shows here and there. Like I never really stopped writing, but I was playing bass for Han's other band. I was playing bass in A Minor Glitch, and that was like my main thing. But then the pandemic hit, and as I was telling you earlier, another incarnation of this band was my friend Matt and I, and my one of my best friends, Jimmy, was playing drums. And we went in the studio, recorded a demo. We played a show. We were just about ready to like do it, and like adult stuff happened, and Matt had to move to Jersey, so everything kind of fell apart there. But then when the pandemic hit, Matt and I had started writing again. Him in Jersey, me over here in Kingston. We were just emailing tracks back and forth. And then it got to, I was sharing stuff with Han, sharing stuff with Minor Glitch's drummer. And it ended up with a Prince cover. We covered I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man, which that's on YouTube too, the master of that. Obviously it's a cover, so we can't really release it officially. I could just see Prince's estate like taking what little I have.
They'll come for it right away.
Yeah, right. He can have my Epiphone.
It'll be YouTube, really, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Prince is one of my favorite songwriters. The man was a genius. He was, I don't know, one of the only rock stars with any kind of longevity that never really had any scandals. There was never any I don't know. He was never getting caught, smoking crack. He was, he was a regular guy. I don't know why James Brown popped into my head, but
God's a Godfather.
Yeah, that's where that came from. But I'd always admired him, and I mean the stuff of his that got popular, you never really think of him as like a rock guitarist, and he is one of the most incredible guitarists. He's probably my favorite. Next to Mick Jones from The Clash, he is absolutely my favorite guitarist.
I was blown away the first time I ever saw him solo. I was like, what? I was like, I'd seen like so many of his songs, seen so many of his videos, but it wasn't until I saw the live performance. And speaking of genius, I heard that he wrote over 100 songs for Purple Rain, and he decided he didn't like them and just wrote more or something. I mean, that's crazy.
And he did it all on his own for the most part. It was like him and a core group of people that did the recording, and it was just. And then he ran that like a business. They were his employees, and it just all kinds of genius just exuded from that man. But we did his I guess his closest to rock song that he had. I guess the rumor goes that the Replacements, also from Minneapolis, he was hanging out at the shows in Minneapolis and watching bands like the Replacements and Husker Du, and that's where he got the idea to write a song like that. Because if you listen, nothing else sounds like that. But I fell in love with it the second I heard it. So
I love it.
I took the idea to Seth, and we tracked it in his basement. He programmed the drums, he played the bass, and we have a version with me doing all the vocals. And then he was kind of like, hey, let me get in on this. And so without the pandemic, the Walkaway would still be in my back pocket waiting for the stars to align, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, see, you got to take the good from the bad. So I'm excited. So I'm glad that you were able to start that because it's really cool. But all right, now we are going to play a song. If you could, in like 30 seconds, give us a little rundown on this song we're going to hear. I'm excited.
This is the first time anyone outside of the band is hearing it. Actually, I think our new guitarist hasn't even heard it yet, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
But yeah, it's I wrote the song for my oldest son probably about 10 years ago, and it's morphed into the song that it is now. It's just about putting all your hope and all these ideals that you get when you're young and you're involved in the scene, particularly like the punk and hardcore scene. And then as you get older, you realize it's not what you thought. You know, like the music definitely saved my life, but all those things that I thought would carry me through life, I was mistaken. So, I mean, it's kind of a downer. It's actually really a downer.
We need all types of music.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, man. So I appreciate you guys playing it.
Yeah, I'm excited. So we're going to get it going. Nick, I think Nick's already back there. Let's get this going. All right, we'll be right back at the end of this.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Let's get Josh back on the show. Here we go. All right, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man? It's
yeah,
nerve-wracking putting that out there. Now I'm all like, oh, what are people gonna think? I don't know.
Yo, I love it.
We're proud of it.
Good. You want to know what people are thinking? Bob's saying nice.
I love Bob. Bob's the best.
Chris is saying sick. Nick's saying I love this. We got it's very punk of you, this punk rock, and then punk rock worthy seal of approval.
Okay.
Awesome. We got some good reviews.
I'm excited, man. We're almost done with the rest of the EP too. Just putting some finishing touches on it. We had kind of like a lineup change at the last minute, so we're kind of re-recording some parts. Seth and Will decided to trade places. So Seth moved over to drums. Will moved back over to bass.
Oh, that's cool.
It's nice to be playing with these people that are so talented that can carry my my mediocre skills.
I love it. Remy's in the background. She loves it so much she's dancing. So let me bring her on real quick.
Terrific. Hello.
Remy, wait, where is she? You're on mute. Uh-oh. That always happens. No worries. And I'm bringing Nick on too.
Am I unmuted?
You're back.
Josh, that was fantastic. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Thank you for that. Really.
Thank you. And thanks Seth and Zach and Will.
Because I thank all of you, but you're the one sitting here, so.
Well, no, I'm thanking them. You know, I appreciate them. Like I was saying, it's so nice to be a part of a group of people that are just so awesome and talented.
And I love your shirt. Where did you get that shirt from? Because that shirt's awesome.
Believe it or not, Walmart. Of all places. And almost a fist fight over it because of Walmart. But
that's my size.
Josh,
I hate when someone tries to there's one left and you both go to reach for it at the same time.
I'll shank you if you go for my size. I will absolutely just shank you.
It was in a Friends episode for a wedding dress, but all right, I digress. So okay, so we got this new music on. Are we going to be doing some support shows for it? Where can we come see you?
We actually have nothing booked. We just added our second guitarist, Zach. I think we're 4 practices in with him to play lead. So we're just about there. I actually was talking to Seth about some contact. I'm not from up here, so my contacts in the area for booking shows are very limited. So I actually practice tomorrow. We're going to sit down and come up with a game plan because we're ready to play shows. It's time. We did a few live streams, and now we're ready to get out there.
With Seth, you're in good hands. Not only does he surround himself with great people and awesome musicians, his bands play everywhere, so he definitely has the contacts.
Absolutely.
You had posted something recently on your Facebook as a comparison of what people perceive the band to be versus what the band actually is. Do you have any kind of inside jokes or anything that's happened between the band that you guys just kind of laugh about when you're together?
Pretty much that it's always Will's fault. No matter what happens, it's Will's fault. That and the new thing now is and maybe I don't know. I'm not dissing the guy because I love him to death, but I'm the same age as Zach's mother, so it's that's the new inside joke. Zach's the baby, but I'll tell you what, man, he could play circles around me. So, but I don't know, man. Just every time we get together, it's fun, you know. And if it's not fun, then we just cut it short. If someone's in a bad mood, I don't know. Just the attitude around all of it. I'm so thankful to be involved with this group of guys. All because I answered a Craigslist ad 2 years ago to play bass for a band. And to be honest, I didn't even own a bass. I hadn't touched a bass in 7 years. I had to be making music. And they accepted me with open arms, lent me a bass to use until I got my own. And, they've become my closest friends since. So
that's really beautiful. Cool.
Dude, that is beautiful. As a bassist, from one bassist to another, that's beautiful. And I think you were meant to do that. So I think that's wonderful.
Right. Exactly. And I was telling Jimmy earlier, for 2.5 years, I lived probably 3 to 4 football fields away from Seth and had no idea who he was, never spoke to him. And then I moved across town and then I answer the email and it turns out oh, that's the house I always, go past and wonder who lives there.
The way it works.
Stickers. It's always how it works. Well, unfortunately, we are at the end of our time. I told you it goes by so quick, and we just didn't even get into talking. So shoot. Well, that means we're gonna have you back on real soon.
Hopefully with the rest of the guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything, man. Everything you do. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure, and thanks so much. And we'll catch up with you real soon.
Absolutely. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
All right, later. Guys, if you're just tuning in, that was Josh Smith from The Walkway. I'm putting up the info here right now. Definitely go check it out. All right, Nick, I got to let you go, but we will be back to see that beautiful hair and beard in just a little bit. Please don't kill her or do anything bad in your Viking ways in the end time.
But it is too beautiful. It's unbearable.
Well, you know what it is? Our next guest has great hair, and I couldn't have him and Nick on at the same time at first to kick it off. So anyway, all right, now we're bringing on an amazing guitarist. We're actually going to even get a little performance on this 7-string, which I'm so scared of because those guitars are woo! You got to be so smart to play them. So all right, so we obviously have a real good player coming on. Let's welcome him to the show, Steve Bello. Hey, how's it going?
I'm waiting for this really good player you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, let me click him in. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, if it's Steve Vai, I'll sit back. I'm totally fine with that. So.
Oh, my God. I love Steve Vai. Oh. Can you pick this? All right. I told you I was going to give you crazy questions. Here's a hard one. Who's better, Steve Vai or Joe Satriani?
Well, Joe taught Steve to play, but I like both for very different reasons. But even though I lean more towards Steve Vai as far as his persona and just everything about him, over time I realized I'm more like Satriani as far as how I write my music and how I am on stage. I mean, Vai is definitely the total package, and Satch is just real chill. So, I mean, I got to tip my hat to Vai. He's always been a huge hero to me. Satriani, I do feel like I'm leaning a little more towards in that regard, but that's my answer. So,
and that's a good one, because what happens with me is I'll listen to the one guy, watch his song, I'm like, oh, he's definitely better. Then I put the other guy on, and then I'm like, oh no, wait, actually, maybe he's better. And then I put the other song on, and I'm like, I just keep going back and forth. They're both, if I could be half as good as either one. So and I know that you're so you play a 7-string. You got to be good. Yeah. I know you're good if you're playing a 7-string. I know.
Well, that's debatable.
No, you've been doing a lot of music. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm sitting here in my basement, and I did finish a new album, and I released the first single from it 2 Fridays ago. The song is called "Never Be the Sane," SANE. And the name of the album is called Mood Swings. And hopefully that'll be out late August, I'm guessing. But the new single came out, and I'm glad people dig it. I think it's terrific that everybody's into it. I think I finally wrote something that connected with people, because it's not a clever song. It's not me trying to be all super artsy. It's just a straight up metal song. But it's got a little twist that I can't help but throw in because that's just how I write. If I wrote anything normal, I think I'd fall over. So,
yeah, and I'm glad you said that, because you were mentioning how you might be a little bit more like Satch a little bit, and that's what I noticed. His songs, I feel like Steve Vai could his songs you don't know what you're gonna get, but I feel like there's more of a rock element to most of Joe Satriani's songs, even if they're mellow. But I always hear it, especially the dude he has on bass. I love that guy. I don't know his name, but. Anyway, so now what kind of projects have you done? Have you always done just solo music, or have you been?
I've done my own stuff quite by accident since 2003. But before that, I was in a bunch of bands that went nowhere, and I would do instrumental demos to try to find a band. I never thought, I could do instrumental music as a career, if you want to call it that. As far as outside that, I was in a cover band for 4 years. And Remy will attest, I was in a punk band. I helped out very briefly, and that's where I met Remy. Was at the Bushwick. Yes, at the Bushwick in Brooklyn. And we didn't meet, but the next day you sent me a friend request. I'm like, okay, she's gonna tell me I'm weird, and why were you watching me, and all that stuff. And
I'm gonna interrupt you, Steve. I sent him a friend request because I was like, that's the Steve Bello that was in the New Jersey Record as opening for Lita Ford. So there was that part, and I was like, I recognize this human being that's sitting on the bench watching me play bass, and part of me was like, I'm intimidated right now. Keep going with your story now.
I'll tell you though, that was a fun show. That was a really fun show. I mean, the funny thing is, And I think I could mention this. I know you lost your friend Rich a while back, but he walked up to me after the set I did with Kara, and he was like, "You're the best guitar player I ever heard." And I was just like, "Dude, I played like 20% of my potential." But but what was interesting was, even then it hit me. I didn't play like me. I played what fit these songs. They were punk, and it was a lot of fun to play. It was actually challenging because I had to forget how to play all the crazy stuff. I had to play real simple, and there's nothing wrong with that. I was listening to Sex Pistols anyway, Chuck Berry, all those cats, and I was just like, I got to try to play like that for this music. And I had this guy coming up to me going, I was, in his eyes, the best I ever heard. I was like, apparently I did something that connected, but that's what kind of carried over to this new stuff, that it's all about making people say, wow, I really like that. Even if you don't get all the crazy stuff I'm doing, if there's a chord, if there's a riff, the drum beat, just the overall sonics of the song. I mean, the mastering is unbelievable. And if people go, man, this sounds amazing, that's all I can ask for. It took me 8 albums to finally get it right, I think. So
that is super cool. Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to hear you play. So let's get to that, if you don't mind. And I was going to say, at the bottom of your screen, there's like an audio / or like a cam mic button.
Yeah.
If you could hit that, and when you pull up audio, there's going to be a feature that says echo cancellation. If you could unclick it, it's a compressor, so it'll hate the guitar. So if you could take off that, do you see it there? Like
where it says cam mic?
Yeah, you click that. Then there's like an audio tab.
Okay.
And then there should be like a blue check mark box that says.
Okay, so check that off.
Take it off, and then clear out, and then jam it up, and we'll be back at the end.
Okay, so you want me to come out and come back?
No.
Yeah.
Now you play.
Just click a like what he said, and then just start playing.
Yeah,
are you going to play the song? Are you playing the video too, or?
If we have time, otherwise we'll go to this. But I'll be back. Me and Remy are gonna pop off, and we'll jam it out, and we'll come back right after.
Okay. Good enough.
Yo, bravo, dude! Oh my God, I was actually happy I couldn't see it because I was gonna quit if I could. You're like freaking Houdini, like, dude. All right, I gotta grab Nick on. He was like eye popping out back there.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Thank you. I felt a little sloppy, but
it's a pleasure to meet you. And you killed it right off the start. He's like, no, sure, let me just do this. Let's go in. Clearly, you've put many hours into the craft and you know a lot of techniques. And it leads me to a question of, you've taught people how to play and you currently do teach people now.
Yes.
As a teacher, what's one of the techniques that you see some of the newer people struggle with more often than others?
Honestly, timing. I'm serious.
No, you're right.
I tell my students all the time, you can learn every chord in the world, you can learn every lick in the world, but if you don't have a solid foundation, nobody can tap their foot or bang their head or whatever if they don't feel something. If there's no pulse. I always say, imagine listening to a rap song in 7/16. It's there's no such thing. It's got to be straight. It's got to be on the money. And I always show my students, learn an AC/DC song, learn a Green Day song. It might be simple in context, but it's not. It's really not, because you can learn the chords, but if you don't have the timing, it's going to fall apart. So that's probably the biggest thing I show my students.
That's great advice. Do you have any tips for people who are looking to get into more of the technical side of guitar?
I would have to say you have to really want to do it, because I've had guys in the past, man, I want to learn how to shred like Yngwie. I want to do all the Joe Satriani. And they struggle and they want to throw the guitar out the window. And I'll just say, you know what? Start slow, start small. You'll find your niche. We all want to be heroes, let's be honest. We all want to play and have people's jaws hit the ground and go, I want to do that too. But honestly, not everybody can pull that off. Your strengths might be maybe in songwriting, maybe in melody writing. If somebody wants to learn shred, I could definitely show you, but you have to really want it.
That's the thing, yeah. People don't know. It's a lot of hours going into it, and you got to really love it. And but it's so funny, like you said, so many people bring different things to the table. Look at Bob Dylan. We know he's not a shredder, but how many? He just sold his music for $300 million. So it's like, there's depth and how was his rhythm too? Jesus, the guy, anyway, his pitch, his rhythm, but anyway. But no,
very special about him though, and that's
really?
What?
No, I'm saying, sorry, keep going. Yeah, there was something special.
He was different,
and a great songwriter.
And I feel like for a lot of people, I'm sorry I cut you off, Jimmy, but for a lot of people, that was huge in that time. Like, he was a great songwriter and he was different. You can't find it. If you can sing me a Bob Dylan melody, I'll pay you all $1,000 right now.
Well, he really was the voice
he of the generation. Like, I can figure it out.
But bringing it back to Steve, what is the next move that you have going on with this music? Got any shows coming out? What are we doing? Gonna finish?
The album's done. It's being mastered tomorrow, actually.
I'm
nice. Getting pre-orders, which is great. All I care about right now is just getting the music out there. I can't see myself performing. I know I shouldn't say that because everybody says never say never. But long before the pandemic, I just made a decision. I'm just like, I'm just walking away. And it was probably the best thing I did. I needed that clarity. And, I had to put things in perspective. What's the most important thing? And that is, if my music feels like it's suffering because I'm just not happy, I'm never going to produce right. So I just hit the brakes. I worked on my songs. I got together with the drummer Mike Sabatini, and he engineered it, and John Hanneman produced it. And it was the most liberating feeling. I'm just like, I don't have to worry about promoting this live on stage. I don't have to worry about selling tickets. But if Living Color ever calls me and says, you're opening for us at Irving Plaza, I'll drag my gear out of the basement right now.
Yeah, you're like, I'm there.
Otherwise I'm staying put. I'm happier being a teacher. I play guitar better than ever because I'm not doing anything except teaching. I'm keeping my chops up that way. So.
Well, that's awesome. Well, listen, I can't believe it, but the time has gone so quickly, way too quickly.
Yeah.
I know we was like scratching the surface, so we're gonna have to get you back, hopefully for an extended interview or something.
That'd be cool. That'd be great. Yes.
I would love that, and you're so cool. So we're gonna have so much fun. So let's get you on real soon. And Nick, do we got the video up?
Yes.
Oh, the song. Let's go to that real quick. I'm gonna play like a minute or two of it, only because I gotta get to our next guest. But then I'm gonna come back to it later on in the set, and we'll play it again before the show closes out.
Okay.
So okay, cool. So yeah, all right. Let's go to that real quick. Steve, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Nice to meet
This
you.
was fun. This was
All
a
right,
lot of
we'll
fun.
talk. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. And Rem, I'm coming back to you too. Nick, I love you. Get that going. Guys, if you're just tuning in, this is the Stereo Joe Show. Up next, we got Alyssa Rose coming up. She's going to be giving some reviews for us, so I'm really excited. It's going to be her first time on the show. I'm so pumped. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the show. Nick's going to kill me. All right, anyway, real quick, we're going to Steve's song, then we'll come back with Alyssa. We'll be back. Yo, that was absolutely insane. Guys, right now, if you can tell me what movie this is, Nick's going to send you a $5 gift card to McDonald's, baby. I'm just kidding, yo. But if you do know the movie, type it in. It's funny as hell. Steve, fucking insane, bro. Love it, man. Really, not even shitting you, bro. You are one hell of a player. But okay, I got to switch gears. I got my good friend waiting in the background. She is so cool. We are so excited to have her be a part of the show. We're going to be bringing her in more and more and more and more. But tonight we got an awesome review. So please welcome to the show, Alyssa Mattia.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How's it going?
Hey, I'm so excited that you're here. We got you back. I'm so pumped for this.
Me too. I'm so excited to be back.
So thank you. So you are the music coordinator for Brave New Radio. You've been working there for a minute. And you also go to school for music management, is it?
Well, I minor in music and entertainment industry.
Shoot, I thought I had all down. I'm so slick. But that is so exciting. And you also are interning at Indie Band Guru, and you're doing a lot of reviews. So we're really excited because we want to bring you even more local music. So, Alicia, I love this girl. She got it right. Shaun of the Dead. All right, good. All right, Alyssa, I'm getting out of here. And no. All right, sorry. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'll be back in 5 minutes. If you need me before then, just yell for me.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I'll introduce myself first. So my name is Alyssa Mattia. I'm a senior at William Patterson University. I'm studying digital marketing, and I'm minoring in music and entertainment industry. As Jimmy said, I do music coordinating for Brave New Radio, which is William Patterson's radio station. And I'm also interning at Indie Band Guru, which I write music reviews and I curate Spotify playlists. Exciting news, I just submitted my 25th music review, so very exciting. I like to celebrate those milestones. So I'm just going to chat a little bit about this review that I just submitted. It'll be out on August 1st at 8 a.m. If you want to check it out, it'll be on indiebandguru.com as well as all my other reviews. So this one was a really exciting one to write about. It was on a band called Castiel. They are a post-hardcore band from Perth, Western Australia. This was my first time ever writing a review about a band from Australia, which was very exciting. I know they're still closed with their borders and stuff, so I don't know if they have any shows going on currently. But so they joined forces with Dan Marsala, which is from Story of the Year, and they came out with a song called Brave New World, and it really just goes with the times we've been having. It's all about just the deception and misinformation that's been spread from the media regarding the pandemic and all the riots and protests that had to do with the pandemic, as well as Black Lives Matter. And yes, it was a really, really good song. And yeah, they just did very well. Let me see here. So they really did the song to kind of give a voice to those who feel like they haven't had one, as like we've mentioned with the pandemic, having the protests and the riots. A lot of people felt like that was really the only way that they were going to be heard from the media. And yes, my background, this is my private winery. But so I did that review, and the video was just very awesome. It really depicted everything that's been going on. And so if you want to check that out, like I said, that'll be out on the 1st of August. If you want to read one that's currently out, I did one recently. I think it was on July 10th. It was on Brooke Josephson, and I think she's from California. And she had wrote a song called Rainbow, and that was just about her daughter had come home from school one day, and she was very upset that she didn't really fit in with her friends, and her friends were kind of just like, we don't want to hang out with you anymore. And so her mom wrote this song to basically be like an advice to her, saying like, you know, don't change who you are, and just, you know, be a rainbow and shine on everyone. And yeah, so that one is out on my Instagram. If you want to check that out, it's _ a shot of Alyssa _, and I post all of my reviews there. And that's all I really have at the moment.
Well, that is perfect. And I'm so excited. And I was going to say, if anyone wanted to submit something to you, they should just contact you through the Instagram.
Yeah, I think the Instagram is the easiest way to contact me. I'm always willing to listen to your music. I can't promise I can write everybody a review, but I always try my best. So if you're interested at all, if you know anybody who's in a band who might be interested, tell them they can hit me up. You could spread my Instagram to whoever you want. I don't care. Share it around.
I love it. And just so that people know, what is your favorite, some of your favorite artists? This way, you know, like, you know, like, oh, you know, like she likes this band, like, you know, maybe they'll like think if you recommend it or you're talking about it, like they'll know a little bit more. So
yeah, so I have a ton. I listen to just about every genre under the sun. I guess just some off the top of my head. I'm a very big Taylor Swift fan. Very, very big.
T Swift?
Yes, T Swift. Love her very much. So she's one of my favorites at the moment. And ooh, that is a great question. I was not prepared for that one.
Got her. So well, listen, next week you can tell us more. But in the meantime, I was so excited to get you on, and this is my plan for you. We're going to work you in slowly. I'm going to get you to ask one of these guests one question next week or 2 weeks from now, and then like I'll slowly bring you on. You're going to love it. You're going to be great. And I'm really excited to have you be a part of this. So every other week, because we're only doing this every other week now, you're going to be on bringing in some new bands. So it's really exciting. And we really appreciate everything you're doing.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be on the show again.
It's long overdue. We're going to get you more and more. And anyway, we'll reveal all the plans that we got. So anyway, we'll talk to you next week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
All right. I'll see you. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, guys, I'm in big trouble. I'm running 5 minutes late. Remy, Nick, if you could let our two guests know that we're running 5 minutes late, because I can't take away from our next guest. He's going to be performing tonight, and I'm really excited. Guys, but in the meantime, real quick, Alyssa _ Mattia, I believe she said it was a screen name. We'll get it up on the thing here, and we'll share it. But all right, jumping gears, we are going to another singer, songwriter, guitarist, singer, vocalist, performer. Let's see what else they do. All right, please welcome to the show, Taylor Frank Carter. Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Dude, I'm so excited. I got to hear a little bit of the song before, and I was digging some of those chord changes. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to. Are we doing the same song or a different song?
Yeah, I'll do the same one.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. Just because I'm a fan already. But anyway, how have you been doing during this whole pandemic and finally all halfway through 2021 already? I can't believe it.
Right. Pretty good. Like I was telling you earlier, that's kind of why I started writing music again. I had taken a break for like 6 or 7 years from music, and like I said, just saw that guitar sitting there and picked it up and said, "Hey, it's time." So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've been inspired again, which is really nice. And so you've been crafting all these new tunes. We're gonna hear one. But yeah, any plans for the future? Have you now that you're reinvigorated, what's the next step?
So I just released 3 songs just the other day on iTunes. I think they're on Spotify, iTunes, a couple more I can't think of, but
All those ones.
yeah. But yeah, the EP, it's called The Spare Room Demos by me, Taylor Carter. Yeah, you can look it up and download it and hope you like it. So awesome, cool. Well, I'm dying to know, just from hearing your song before, I was wondering who was one of your biggest influences that made you the musician you are today. My family grew up just listening to just old classic rock. And so that's kind of the basic bedrock for what I listen to. So
like the Beatles, Floyd, Zeppelin, all those.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's my stuff too. Anyone nowadays that you love that's still pumping out music?
My absolute favorite musician is Jack White of the White Stripes and Raconteurs. So
very cool. Yeah, I'll tell you what. He's getting around. I remember, and this is probably years ago now, but I remember he was with Jimmy Page and another guitarist, and they did this cool little program, little video together. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Right. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, I got Nick back here. I got to bring him on. I got to bring the bearded brother on with you guys. I got to start growing things out. Nick, what's going on?
Hey, Taylor, it's a pleasure to meet you. How are you today?
Hey, doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I noticed on your social media you do like to post a few pictures of you being outdoors. So do you have any places that you like to go and kind of bring your guitar to get a little bit of inspiration?
Man, it's been a while since I've actually brought my guitar out. But yeah, just up in the mountains mostly, and just kind of hanging out there. So just love to go camping, things like that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, where are some of your favorite places that you've gone camping that kind of you take that inspiration back with you back to the guitar?
Here, I live in Utah. There's just a canyon, just American Fork Canyon is one of the main places that we go. So yeah, it's really nice up there. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that actually sounds really cool. I've seen some of the pictures, and you have some beautiful shots with that as well. So
thank you.
I can't imagine what some of those trails actually look like also.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, it's great up there.
Yeah, nothing like nature and music.
That's right.
It's a great combo. Remy's back there shaking her head. Yeah, I'm gonna bring her on in the next segment only because I want to hear about this next song we're gonna be playing. Tell us a little bit of backstory behind it.
Okay, this song, it's called "Courage Don't Come in Liquid Anymore." I wrote it. Well, the first line is "I quit drinking."
Okay.
I actually quit drinking about 1.5 years ago, and this is right about when I started writing music again. So
funny how that works, right?
Right.
Yeah. So that's good. I'm excited, and you got your passion back, which is really exciting. And we're about to hear it right now. I'll be back at the end.
Cool. quit drinking. Best decision I ever made. No hangovers. No more morning shame, but there's just one problem that I didn't realize before. It's that courage don't come in liquid anymore. I could ask you to dance, but I'd stand no chance. Might as well show myself to the door. 'Cause without that beer, I'm living in fear. 'Cause courage don't come in liquid anymore. Don't get me wrong, it's great being clean, my liver thanks me. It's the most rest he's ever seen, but there's just one problem that I didn't realize before. It's that courage don't come in liquid anymore. They were lying when they said, boy, it's all in your head. Stand up now and go be a man. But my shaking knees and my aching feet picked me up and ran. 'Cause I quit drinking. Best decision I ever made. No hangovers. No more morning shame, but there's just one problem that I didn't realize before. It's that courage don't come in liquid anymore. I could ask you to dance, but I'd stand no chance. Might as well show myself to the door. 'Cause without that beer, I'm living in fear. 'Cause courage don't come in liquid anymore. I said courage don't come in liquid anymore.
Woo! Hell yeah, brother. Dude, you got some catchy, creative lyrics. Oh, Remy's back there clapping.
I love that song, dude. I maybe teared up a little bit because I'm a crier. That's it. That was beautiful, and
Well,
thank you
thank
for sharing that part of you with us.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to be here.
Honestly, I feel the same way. Like, it's like, because you're like showing yourself, so it's really revealing, which is beautiful. And I'm telling you, you got these great little chord changes. That little walk down, don't. No, that was sick. And then I told you that one minor chord, you go to the F, I love too. So I'm really. I got to bring Nick on too because I feel bad. I got to get these bearded brothers in here together.
That's right. just like them, I was loving it too. Very deep, very emotional. I love your voice with it.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Appreciate
all
it.
around great. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
I want to give you a hug, Taylor. Taylor, where do you live?
What's your address? Do you live on the first or the second floor?
I'm on my way.
Do you sleep? No, just...
No, Jimmy, you don't sleep. We're not talking about you right now.
No, I'm sorry. Oh my God! It's all right. I'm back to reality. How do you feel about Shaun of the Dead?
Shaun of the Dead. I've actually never seen it.
Oh, it could be worth it. It's like a cult classic. If you're ever bored looking for a movie, I recommend it. But anyway,
That's what I've heard.
all right. So you've been working in this new equipment. You know, you told me like you've been transforming to do some online crap. But what's going on? I say that online crap. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm sorry.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like these online things. I love the shows in person. There's nothing like the audience looking at you like you're crazy. You know, I love that.
Same.
So I get that a lot. No, but anyway, but no. So what's the way you're gonna record anywhere soon? What's going on?
I'm looking to start recording just professionally and hopefully getting out there and touring again, or not touring, but just playing shows and just trying to get out there again. It's been a long time, so.
Yeah, do it. Trust me. We got to get that because I really want to get that recorded with like a harmony or two. And that's why I'm asking, because I could see bigger stuff for that. But all right, I'm gonna duck out because I'll just talk forever. But Remy and Nick, you guys got.
Now that you're thinking about playing out once again, are there any venues on your radar that you haven't played at before that you would really like to hit this time around?
Well, there's really not a whole lot of smaller venues here where I'm at here in Utah. There's a good one that's called the Velour in Provo. I played a few open mic nights there, but I've never actually had a real show there, so it might be fun to go out there and play. So other than that, there's not a whole lot around here for now. But
where in Utah are you?
I'm in Utah County, American Fork. So
I've only been to Portland, so I apologize.
You're fine. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes down from Salt Lake, down south. So
cool. Do you ski?
This is cool. You're our first Utah person.
Oh, really?
Oh, sorry. Do you ski?
Awesome.
That's a good question.
Do I ski? Kind of. Snowboard.
Okay.
I haven't done it in years.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have added do snowboard or ski. My bad.
I do a little bit of both. I haven't done it in a long time though. But
you know why? Because you're not crazy. You got to be crazy to go out there, strap a piece of thick fiberglass onto your feet, and go down the mountain. I don't know how I used to ski too.
Fun.
It's so much fun, but I almost died like 5 times.
Me too. Oh, but the next time I do die. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. I was totally kidding.
That's how you know
I
you're
was
alive.
wasted the one time. Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad.
No, but okay, so we're gonna get out.
Oh,
So we're gonna get out there. We're gonna start doing some things. All right, now I gotta say, who is one of your guilty pleasure artists growing up?
Ooh, don't know if you remember the band Hanson.
Oh yeah,
Remember Hanson. Sorry.
Right.
Bop.
Oh yeah.
That's great
do
stuff.
that.
No, I actually know the dude who played bass for them. He's not one of the brothers. He's the only non-brother. But yeah, he played for him like through that whole big phase. I was like, dude, you're so cool.
Right.
We're gonna get him on the show.
Awesome.
His name's Scott Hogan, real good guy.
I just Jimmy and I are no longer friends. Anyway, Taylor.
Hey, people usually hear that, but they have other actual really good songs.
Oh yeah, for sure. That whole album was actually great.
It actually is really great.
Yeah.
Aside from Hanson, anything else?
Guilty pleasure wise, there's so many.
Question.
There's so many from back then. It's hard to pick.
Well, we won't. Well, guys, the bad news is Tantric just canceled. They heard me singing Mbop, and they said we're not going on this show.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, also getting a text message is them canceling.
Like we're rescheduling.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But really quick, Taylor, before we let you go, where should everyone go to look for all your stuff?
Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Taylor Frank Carter. And then, like I said, I've got those 3 songs up on iTunes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But you should be able to find out all the links there at my Facebook. So,
well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm going to run on you real quick, but we'll get you on soon again. We'll talk soon.
Cool. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. I'll catch you later. Thanks again. Guys, if you're just joining in, that was Taylor. Go follow him right now. We put his links right up there. Check them out. Anyway, guys, very excited. I got another guest coming up. Jim, I'm sorry we're running a few minutes late, but we got the drummer from N.A.S.H on. This dude is so cool. He's like instantly my best friend. Let's welcome him to the show. Guys, please welcome Jim.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Besties, for sure. We're besties. Absolutely.
Remi's now I'm gonna be in trouble with Remi. She's my other bestie. Oh shit. Oh shit. She's making the face. Look at it. Oh no, I took her off. I'm in big trouble.
I mean, you just fucking totally just fucking turned me off. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Jim.
Hey, Remi, how are you?
Great. How are you? Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for having me. Honestly, great to be a part of it. So thank you.
So we were talking before. I felt like I knew you forever, man. But we talk about some of the same stuff again. But tell me what's been going on with the band and everything.
Man, you know, for the last year, obviously, everybody's had it real rough. But with things slowly but surely getting back to normal, we've been doing the same thing. During the pandemic, we did a lot of writing because, you know, we're all brothers. And Dylan, we all got, you know, vaccinated and we started writing together with the intent of going back into the studio in the hopes of releasing, you know, like either a single or an EP. We have slowly booking shows again. And one of the biggest shows that we'll ever be a part of was the Blue Ridge Festival, which we're very excited about.
What day are you playing?
September 10th. It's the Friday. I mean, it's just when we joined, Blue Ridge has made a name for itself time and time again. Each year they've done it. This year it was like this. I don't know. They were the first festival to come on and sign everything up and got the approvals that they needed to get. And literally every tour that was even coming remotely close to the festival just signed up. So now the names that are on this thing are insane. Just it's endless. The
Anthrax, Megadeth, Five Finger Death Punch. I mean, you name
my mind. Shine Down. You know, just we're so excited. We're so pumped. And for us, you know, it's the people that you're playing alongside. You know, we know some of the local talent as well that's going to be a part of it, and we're excited to be playing with them as well. A couple of bands that we've never been able get the chance to share a stage with. So we're excited about that. But you know, this is, we took a major hit, like when the pandemic hit, cause we had one of our most successful shows at a place that I've always wanted to play, which was Starland. And literally like maybe a month later, the pandemic hit. So like you started getting on that roll. So it was a hit, man. But now this seems worth the wait when you got so many great names a part of one festival.
I mean,
I really can't.
This could be career changing. I mean, this is like, and you guys are already taking off. I mean, you're already doing some cool stuff. So like, this is just another feather in the cap.
That's the hope, man. You know, you just keep on plugging. For us as well, like I love the fact that like Blue Ridge is very fan driven. Because for me, sharing the stage with top acts is awesome and everything. But like for me, and for the band, for everybody of N.A.S.H, without our fans, the villains, there's no N.A.S.H. There's no reason to be on a stage. So it's great to share the stage with such great talent. But it's even better to be able to share it with, I mean, it's sold out. And to hear that, just
I know. And
I don't even know what it's going to look like. I've never been nervous going into a show. Even when I was young, I was always very confident in playing, in my ability. I'm going to shit my pants at this show. I have no doubt. So,
really, the night before, you're not going to stall.
Oh, no. Just not at all. I won't sleep. I probably won't eat, but somehow I'll still shit. It's
oh, you know that's happening. Please take that sip of coffee. Yeah, well, bring the wet ones with you just in case, right? Wherever you go. No, I'm just fucking around. So real quick, all right, I gotta get to the video, but before I do, tell me a little bit about your drumming. Do you play a 5-piece? Are you like Carter, like we were talking about, crazy with like everyone's like gotta carry in the shit? What's it like?
Well, first I gotta say, Taylor Frank Carter, I caught the end of his song. What an amazing songwriter, honestly. Like, and he seems like just a genuine guy. I love the song. I'm definitely going to look him up. And I strongly urge anybody else to. You don't get singer-songwriters and like that storyteller like that anymore. And I love that. So, but yeah, I play SJC drums. I'm endorsed with SJC. I've been with them for like 5 years now. They're the greatest drum company in the world, in my opinion. They make just the greatest shit. I've dabbled with 5 pieces, but I've also played 4. But now I want to convert my set back up to 6 with 2 floor toms. Just the best drum company ever. The guys there, Mike, that I deal with all the time, they're just sweethearts, and I love them. So for any aspiring drummers, that's the shit to check out. Because they make
that's important. Yeah, that's exciting. All right, and with this song coming up, give us like a 20-30 second summary of the song real quick.
What song was it?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. The PR person. We'll get on her.
That's why we got. You know what? I got Nick here.
We sent you 2 songs. We didn't know which one you picked.
Let's ask Nick.
Cellar
Nick.
Door.
Cellar Door. Okay.
Oh, I think Remy knew that.
And you know what? What a great choice. It's one of my favorites to play live. It was one of my favorites to record. I love the drums that I worked out in this because of its simplicity. Metal drums, rock drums today, it seems to be all about how fast can I hit these things? And I get it. That's talent, man. What you see in metal drumming today is like, it's mind-boggling, but I also am a big fan of jazz and funk and all those, I spread all over the map. So like, for me, it's not always about that. And I wanted to showcase that in this song. So you'll hear a lot of cool cymbal work. But it's so subtle and but like, it just makes the song, and it's a driving song, very bass heavy, which I'm sure Remy loves.
Yeah, Remy's gonna love that.
And you know how my brother Joe is. He'll slam his bass as hard as he wants, and that's what he did when he recorded the song. So we love this song. It's great to play.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, well, let's get to it, and I'll be right back at the end of it.
Awesome.
Open the door. I found forgiveness inside open door. Open the door. I wanna know, do I want more? The standard we are living, mistaking all the right is all is wrong. Can beauty be the ending of forgiving? Only one of one's been wrong. I know, I've been here before. I tried so hard to find me an open door. I found forgiveness, this is wanting more. Living's for the lion, I am what you prayed for. Stop, he says you. Open the door. I found forgiveness and open the door. Open the door. I'm from the silence and I've been here before. Open the door. I love your look when you're down and on the floor. Open the door. I wanna know, do you want more? It's what you wanted more. I love you when you're down and on the floor. It's what you wanted more. I love your look when you're down and you're dirty and you're bending out the floor. He said you.
All right, I love it. Guys, we're hanging with Jim Bobbi from N.A.S.H. Let's get him back on the show. Jim, we are playing that song in its entirety at the end. I just didn't want to cut into too much the rest of our time. But, dude.
Are you kidding? I love talking. I love talking to you guys. So,
Hey, Jim.
I really appreciate all the love. For real. That's awesome.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Bro, you're killing it, bro. I was really loving that, man. Oh, my God.
Thank you.
Really.
I was playing all the bass parts with your brother, so don't you?
I can't wait to see you guys live. When are you coming by Jersey?
Oh, Jesus. Jersey is my home. I
Yeah.
now, right?
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I want to get into Starland Ballroom again. That's a big mission when they get like things going again over there. We play all over the place. I mean, right now, I think we have booked one of the big ones is like Rockland Boulders. They're the stadium in Rockland. We're going to be playing there.
Yes, I was going to say Rockland Boulders. I saw you guys there last summer.
Last summer, like fireworks display. Yeah, so they do the whole thing. They have us in the beginning. They have a game, and then they have a fireworks display at the end. So
it's a blast.
We always have fun there, and it's $5 a ticket. You can't go wrong. You can contact us or go through Boulders.
Let's go. What was the date on that?
August 7th.
August. Oh shoot, we gotta get that day.
Hey, I get it.
Oh my God, excuse my language. I apologize.
All right, please. I'm gonna get in touch with you. I want to connect, and I'll be at the next one.
They're so much fun to see live. I can advocate for that. I played gigs with them, and they were a blast. And I've seen them do, and they do awesome covers. They are so much fun.
Well, that is awesome. Well, Jim,
we got to play a show together. I would totally love to play a show with you guys. Absolutely. I mean, we've played shows on the same stage.
Mm-hmm.
We love you. You always treated us like family. So please, let's get something. We'll get something on the books or something. And
all right, we'll be in touch. I'll be in touch.
Absolutely love that. Yeah, we'll be in touch, both of us. But
especially since me and you now are besties.
Yo, you're not kidding. I'm sorry, Rem. I'm sorry. We got a new bestie. We got someone in the group. No. All right.
I have been replaced like 3 times tonight, apparently.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
Oh, I'm just messing.
Jim, pleasure to meet you, and we'll be back, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, guys.
All right. I'll catch you later, brother. Thanks so much. Rem, I'm letting you go too. Guys, that was Jim Bobbi from N.A.S.H. Awesome guy. Go check them out. Can't believe they're playing that Blue Ridge Rock Fest or whatever the hell it's called. I'm so excited about it, man. It's going to be, I forget, like Delaware or Virginia. You're not going to want to miss it. Amazing bands. But, guys, we have an amazing band sitting backstage right now. We got 3 members on from the band Tantric. We got Sebastian, Jaron, and Hugo hanging out. We got the singer, guitarist, and bass player. So I'm really excited. Guys, please welcome Tantric to the show.
Yo.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
I've opened for you guys before at Stand-Up House. You put on a killer show. I think it was last February in 2019 or whatever, 2020, right before the pandemic started. It was our last gig. So awesome to open for you guys. You guys are amazing.
Right on, man. Yeah, we love playing Jersey, and the vibe is always good there. And as soon as I saw you on here, I remember, like, I know this guy, and you guys were talking about Jersey. I'm like, now I remember.
You're like, yeah, I know when we've seen this guy. So
you can always tell.
What have you guys been doing since then?
What have we been doing? We're at this lake house, just taking the boat out and
killing it.
Yeah. Tanning and playing music, I guess.
Nice. You're playing music. You working on new tunes?
Well, the new record just came out Friday, and we've been on tour all year, and we'll be finishing out through Christmas. So lots of dates.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We're going to be playing one of those songs in a little bit. I love it. I didn't know if you were one of those guys like starting already on the next songs already as you were like finishing the last thing. I'm always trying to have something coming out like that. But yeah, so all right. So then we got a tour planned or what?
Yeah, man, we're always on the road. Honestly, it's 12 months for us usually. You know, we get a week off here or there sometimes, but right now it's solid all the way through Christmas, and we're just kind of pushing through and stopping places on our way to the next place.
That's awesome. I can't wait. I'm hoping to open for you guys again, and then maybe you'll remember me when you see me. I'll be like, all right.
Of course.
So if you guys want to tell us, like, how did everybody meet the last time we had your drummer on? And he was the newest guy in the group, but you guys have been together a little longer, right?
So we all met through Grindr. It's a popular app.
I was like thinking about that for a second. I'm like,
come over for late night.
It was just coincidentally they actually knew how to play this.
Yeah, it really wasn't intended.
It's a very, very close band. Very close.
Yo, that's the way to be.
Yeah, man. I don't know. How did it start? I guess like 4 years ago, Hugo needed a lineup. He had a drummer. I had played with the drummer before, so he brought me in through that. And then about 6 months later, I brought Sebastian in. We had been playing together for years in a previous band. And then it's kind of been that ever since. And then our drummer, John's been in about a year now.
Yeah, but it's been like a very condensed 4 years because we've done more in 4 years than I probably would have done with other members in 8 because I mean we're averaging a couple hundred shows a year.
Yeah,
that's a lot, and therefore we have like compiled a lifetime worth of lifetimes in our lifetime.
That is awesome. So you guys are gigging a lot. You're hustling, and that's why you're getting so successful. I know. I can't wait, man.
Well, we don't really know anything else to do except for like hit up people that have lake houses and let us crash there.
Hey, can we sleep in your house?
Yes.
Exactly. Save some money, right? I'm sure you met a lot of people as you've been touring over all these years.
Yeah.
Now, about it.
our goal is just to stay in fans' houses from now on.
Dude, free shower, free food.
In your house too.
Yes, please just hit us at Tantric Official.
My cousin lives right next door to Stanhope House. Next time you guys are there, we'll go to her house for a little apartment party there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
She's like, literally, you can touch the building. It's like that one right next door. But anyway, so as you guys have been, you're doing all these shows over the 4 years, have you noticed like your live gear like grow? Is it getting bigger? Do you have like a bigger van? Like how does that work? Like when do you guys decide like, let's add the next piece in now?
We've definitely grown gear-wise, for sure.
Yeah. We try to master and then scale up, then master and scale up, like really just polish, scale. Because, if you obviously scale before you're ready, then what ends up happening is that you lose just quality of performance, musicianship, overall just badassery. And we try to maintain a high level of badassery, please. Thank you.
Yeah, bigger backline, longer sets, whatever
More
we can
cabs.
do to, more cabs.
Ego boxes.
Yeah, it's just exactly. And like, now, do you guys have to unload all that shit? That's my least favorite part of.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Boxes and containers for everything, so it lessens the trips and whatnot. But yeah.
It's like our gym session for the day is loading the trailer up.
That's how you stay in shape. I love it. Well, listen, I got to bring the girl who made this happen, getting you guys on. Let's welcome Remy back to the show.
Remy.
Hey, what's going
Guys,
Thanks for having me.
what's going on? It's so great to have you. I was so excited to bring you guys on. Like you have no idea.
Thank you for having us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Who's the bass player I was talking to?
That's all we have to offer.
It's slowly becoming
like we can come to your house and rock out on your front lawn. Or you can come.
It's okay. I play bass. I was just
There you
asking.
go. I'll sit this one out.
You too.
Oh, the Mountain Dew hat.
I gotta
I
represent.
love Mountain Dew.
I love that. A lot of caffeine. I do all the caffeine.
A little bit of just like.
Thank you all for coming on. Honestly.
Thank you. Just about the Mountain Dew. Let's just touch here and pivot to possible sponsorship. Mountain Dew, if you're out there, I could say 20% of all Mountain Dew ever created. Joe, Jared Galino, what do you drink? Like at least a 12-pack a day?
About, yeah.
His blood is green.
Depends on the day, but it's about.
The butter, the piss.
Green.
White teeth, cavities. The soda's not the problem, people.
Sorry, dog.
That's right.
I was gonna say, I was like, you got great teeth though. So
Well,
I'm not believing this.
I'm quitting soda so I can diet. I'm like, that's not the problem. I literally can't gain weight, and all I do is drink soda.
Exactly. Why don't you put that meth like that?
Anyway,
Well,
do you guys have some new music coming out or coming that you sent me? Yeah.
The video came out Friday as well, so we're rocking that for a little bit here. And we'll probably, for the next year, tour on that and then see where it leads.
And you guys are coming to Jersey, Dingbats, in November.
Yo, I love that place, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
it's coming in November.
November 20th, I think. I think it was November 20th from what I saw. Bass player to bass player, we're always booking gigs. But yeah, November 20th. I believe that's when they're coming to Dingbats, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
With this new recording.
Tickets right now.
Log on right now. You know it.
Literally, if you have a different computer, just go ahead, crack it open. Don't stop watching the show, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, pull out your type in 101 skills.
So I was gonna say, with this new recording, was it the same process as the last one, or were you like, let's switch something up with this?
Pretty much.
Well, the only thing that was a little different is what ended up happening on the last one was that like we went in with an idea, but it actually went so much smoother than any of us anticipated. So we kind of emulated that, but we also now have 2 years under our belts together as a married band, and basically, so we were able again to previously touch on the whole thing, like scale up in little places kind of go for ideas that we wanted to do collectively more than, like all the songs were not all pre-written. Some of them were.
Can I ask you a quick question? You said as a married band, can you explain how a band is technically kind of like a marriage?
Well, it isn't.
Not every band's the same, but at least ours.
No, a lot of bands are all the same. If you're 16, there is a marriage-ishness. And Jimmy just, I thought he cut me out, but he cut himself out.
We also have families that we love, and we love each other as friends. We're very, very close friends. But we do spend, I would say, 90% of all of our time in the world together.
Pretty much.
So we do like each other. So that is like the super bonus. But like when one of us is hurting, all of us are hurting. And one of us is winning, all of us are winning. And in that aspect, that's how we're married. We support each other's individual lives and care about each other,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
No, it's a great thing. And that's why I asked you that question. So thank you for answering that. Because a lot of people don't understand, like, when you're in a band, like, it's literally like, it is like a marriage.
Yeah. Hey, I'm back. And I'll tell you what, I'll tell you another way it's like a marriage. When you break up, it's like a divorce. And it's like not pretty sometimes.
No, but it's easier to have divorces than it is to have to find a really good, just like cohesive, effortless thing. And to me, it's definitely been pretty much that way for the last 5 years. We're very effortless. Don't really get in it disagreements a lot. And if we talk shit, it's always behind each other's backs. So like nobody really knows. Because we're like if we're talking shit about him, we're not gonna. We just keep it within the circles.
As long as it's true, it doesn't matter to us.
Right. It's the honesty that's important.
Yeah.
All right, then while we're talking about it, let's get the dirt on John while we're talking about it. No, I'm kidding you.
Nothing bad to say about John. He's just
drugs.
Huge drug addict.
Drug addict.
I mean,
Sinner.
If you could just put the porn and the drugs down for like a little bit and stop on those weird stars, those stars on the ground.
The upside down?
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you so much, honestly.
Pearl said, married to the music, mistress is the instrument. That's probably true. All right, I got another guest host that I want to welcome to the show real quick. He's the Viking. Let's get him on. Nick the Viking. What's up, buddy?
Viking, what's up?
Nice to meet you guys. You
need to wear a Viking hat.
It's around somewhere, but
everyone I know.
Do you guys have any stories from on tour that are just like you always remember that you guys laugh about afterwards?
I think that's the problem why people sometimes don't remember stories is it's been on tour knows usually every day is a new story that's even more ridiculous than the last. And
I feel like the reason why I'm reluctant to tell some of them is because what I find funny might not be what I find funny. And they're like, oh man, that's fucked up. But you thought that was funny.
Wow, you're an asshole.
And the kid kept on failing and failing. I couldn't believe he was failing over and over again. And he was failing and I was laughing. The kid was like failing.
I thought it was more you say he would be convicted.
Right. That's what I find funny. It's just like some kid failing in a spelling bee. It's not bad. Like just sometimes, not always.
There's that funny tour story. I don't know if we could pick one, but
I can't even think of one right now.
Just the time when you rolled up with the dead guy in the car. That was pretty funny, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what was that? Who guy in the car? A dead guy?
A guy was dead in the car when Hugo arrived at the show, and no one knew apparently.
Like I didn't really know the guy. He was a little quiet, But basically.
Is this a version of National Lampoons we're talking about right now?
No, this is real.
That was a movie. This is real life.
This is Halloween. Tuesday.
Guys, I'm going to mess with you. I'm sorry if that's not okay. I apologize.
Right, definitely. But anyways, yeah, he wasn't.
Who died?
He wasn't fully dead, but he was on his way. But they stuck like a needle in his chest.
Brought him back to life.
Yeah, I didn't know him, but apparently he may or may have not been on something. And
Hugo got a ride from somebody, and the other guy that was
I get it. He was
third
pulling
party,
on
innocent.
didn't. Yeah.
I don't know.
But it has a happy ending.
All the way. It was like a 40-minute trip, and he was like, I was like, this guy is not letting up. I'm trying to focus for the show. And like,
That's coding. We got to get something. We got to do something.
Like, next thing I know, there's like 14 ambulances in front of the fucking machine shop. Anyways, the machine shop is like, what the hell, man? Bringing all these junkies.
Thanks, Hugo, for bringing your friend here.
Yeah.
You're a guy that's coding on a tour. Like,
yeah, we're like in Michigan, man. The cops here already think we're punks. And I was like, dude, I just got Ubered by a crackhead.
That shit happens, though.
It's straight up.
I had never heard of that happening, but now
It does happen, but I think Hugo and I should have a talk on a different day. That's not a stereo show.
774-937.
867-9309.
Yeah. That's right. 877 cash now is more likely.
Yeah, we doing Jake.
Where are you guys from? Are you Pennsylvania dudes or
Jersey, PA, Boston?
I can't even tell you.
All East Coast. It's all in one place.
when I googled your 7-something number, which I'm not going to say out loud, I was like, "You're in Pennsylvania." I was like, "That was a
everybody else."
Oh yeah, mine. Yeah.
Just put it out there. What?
Usually, you just see the tan, the facial hair, and that's about it. You're like, yeah, he's got the East Coast.
Yo, I haven't laughed this hard on the show ever. You guys are hilarious.
And Jimmy's gonna fire me after the show's over.
No, this has been
I'll blacklist him from opening up from us if he does that.
no, this has been the best show ever. I'm literally over here crying, wiping tears from my eyes. I'm like, I had to get off screen. You had me dying over here. I can't even think about anything. All I know is we're going to a video. Nick, are we ready? I can compose myself.
Yeah.
So wait, can you tell us about this video real quick?
Which video is it?
Walk that way. So we shot it in Ohio, Cincinnati, at the Mockbee. It's a venue / art space and super cool building. Acceleration Media, Adrian and Jake did the work on the actual edit.
I cannot with the background going like this.
She does it in the video too, so don't worry.
I can't get my hands to myself. I got my jazz hands out here.
All right, I'm out of here.
The two bass players looking at you. It's okay.
Pushing just to push and feel some other thing. Something that needs to be nearer. Closing and feeling it clearer. Closer, even closer than I shiver to think. I see a way to get under. A way to feel that I wonder. Closer, even closer. It's all I ever do. Slower, take it slower. Until I'm done with you. Hey, walk that way. Two can play that game. Hey, walk that way. Aren't we all to blame? The seeker, I'm the seeker of the sum of all things. You see the closer I'm getting. I see the lady shedding. Weaker, even weaker than I thought it should be. Well, I'll play the cards that I'm holding. I'll hold the hand that you're folding. Closer, even closer. It's all I ever do. Slower, take it slower. Until I'm done with you. desperate times, I need a sign, give it to me. Just walk that way, up on a line, so close behind, give it to me. Just walk that way.
Guys, if you're just joining us, we're on with Tantric right now. That is one of their videos. Oh my God, I'm absolutely mind blown. Let's get them back on the show to talk about it real quick. Holy cow. Guys, please welcome back Jerron, Hugo, and Sebastian right now. Guys, honestly, from the first second, I could hear the mix quality. It was like, it's insane. I'm like, damn it, man. I put out a new a new album this Saturday. And I'm like, you know what? We got to remix that. That was amazing. The quality was awesome. I mean, Hugo, your vocals, amazing. The guitar solo at the end, I'm loving it. The bass, the drums, the guitars. What kind of guitar was that? I saw
awesome.
The one in the beginning of the video, the black one was a Strat, and the purple one was a Kramer.
Yeah. At the end, I was like, I saw the Strat headstock. I was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, where'd it go? I was like, is that just me? I was like making sure. But all right, let me get Nick and Remy back. But guys, fucking great job. Wow.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That was dope as fuck.
I'm always wasted by the time you guys play. So I'm like, I love these guys. But that was like fucking great, man. Wow.
Thank you.
No, that was great. Thank you. Honestly,
Exactly.
thank you for that great music. I mean, in 2001, I was still in high school, guys. So that
wasn't even, so yeah.
and like that.
Wasn't.
All right, you can all laugh. That's fine. We can all laugh, but it was really great. Really, thank you.
Appreciate you guys playing it on here.
We can't take credit. I mean, Chuck L. Casey and our producer who did this record and last record has been a friend of mine for like 30 years, and out of Pearl Sound Studios in Canton. Not to give him a plug, but plug
away, bro. Plug away.
But, I mean, we have such a special relationship with him, and he always comes through.
It's not abuse. It feels good.
Yeah,
as long as it's mutual.
Yeah.
With that music video had just being released, is there another video in the works?
Well, we had one about a month ago to start promoting for Living Here Without You off the new record, and so this would be the second, and
we definitely intend on doing lots of more like video. I mean, it's just such an amazing way of expressing a song, you know, and how it's intended to be, whatever, or just, you know, kind of just another add-on. And these days, it's the budgets that's required to do that are much less. So you can still create something that's high quality, you know, both not only in a cinematic way, but in a sonic way. You know, when you're recording in the studio, I mean, it's crazy. Is basically what I'm saying. You can do shit a lot cheaper.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, I hate to say you have no choice but to do it cheaper, but like.
No, we would choose. I mean, the thing is, what we don't never choose.
Sorry, Nick, I cut you off. I apologize.
No, it's okay. There's actually a delay, but we didn't choose to do it cheaper. We just chose to do it right, and it just happened to be that price. But like, we never ever like go into it and be like, "Can we have $12.50 worth of songs?"
I didn't mean that at all.
Like, wait me a song, goddammit.
All right.
Oh, God.
All right. Good news. I'll let them know. All right, guys. I just got off the phone. Mountain Dew isn't interested, but Grinder is. So we got a chip in the work. No, I'm just fucking around. Yo, guys, honestly.
Hey, don't judge. Don't judge. Tantric doesn't judge you.
No, not at all. No, but it's just funny. You guys have me dying up there.
I'll be like, hi, my name is Hugo. I like traveling.
If anybody there's judging me for judging them, but I'm not judging.
I don't know. I feel like Grinder should be paying us for reels now. Like we're just
if we say their name one more time,
sure.
So, all right. I was gonna say that recording was insane. You said you've been working with that guy. You knew him 30 years. I mean, damn, bro. So you guys must have this connection where they just know how to get that sound for you right out. Like, because certain producers.
This is what it happens in our band as well. But like when you just can finish each other's thoughts, both on stage and musically, that's what you get when you have a band that is together, and a producer is just another library of creativity that you can bounce ideas, or that he can take all of them and kind of like shave them down a little bit, because we're all like, we want explosions and then more explosions.
And then a really long guitar solo.
Yeah, and then a drum solo.
I'm over that.
Saxophone that explosions come out of.
No bass in the mix, apparently.
There's never a bass in the mix until the bassist comes in and listens to the final track. I got you, man.
There's only one volume on Jaren. Okay, sometimes Tantric plays venues that are big. Sometimes we play small venues. But the one thing you can count on is Jaren to bring us 2 8-12,
8x12,
8x12,
810s.
Like it's bigger than the stage.
Sound guy's worst nightmare.
I've seen it. I've been there. I've opened for you guys.
Yeah,
so I've seen it.
And my volume broke.
Sorry.
The knob was all the way up. Sorry.
The sound guy sees you rolling and he's like, oh shit, those guys again.
Literally, it's literally the first one I roll in. They're just like, oh, you're not going to need all that in here. And I'm like, hold on, let me get my second one real quick.
Not earplugs at the door.
All the time.
It's always like, and yes, I am.
I is getting a hard time from the sound guy when he sees us bringing in the first batch of amps, because I know it's only coming in, by the loads.
I'm guessing where I'm going, and this is the part when they ask you.
I feel you. Us bass players are misunderstood.
I'm pretty clear. You're not getting me to take any of my shit and turn it down. No.
Yeah, basically we just turn everything
I usually turn mine on like the lowest volume. So then they were like, is that what you're gonna check at? I'm like, yeah. And like, can you turn up anymore? I'm like, no. And then I adjust my own volume because that's what I do.
I just give them a hug and pretend like, and then just do whatever we want.
Don't take advice from me.
What do we know?
So bands out there, just turn all the way up, ignore everything every guy says about anything. Just do whatever you want.
Exactly.
It's okay. The soundman tells me to turn down. I just say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not a bass player. You don't understand the plight of the bassist. Okay. No, I'm messing with you.
It's not an option.
I'm just trying to make you guys laugh.
I was going to say,
the bassist is real.
Other than being totally awesome, what is one of the other things that bands need to do to get to your level?
You to our level?
Just come over
quit
to
your
our
job,
house.
be poor, and beg people for Mountain Dew.
Do shows a week to keep the
Yeah.
roof over your RV.
I love it. Really, you guys are doing some really cool things, man. And I'm definitely, it sucks, man. My guy that got me on the show with you, Angelo, he just moved to Florida. I don't know how.
Hope House, Angelo?
Hey, does Angelo got
Christmas in Florida?
Florida we can stay at?
Yeah, nice.
We lost a
Winter vacation.
Yeah, exactly.
He
You
knows
get
me,
down
so
there.
I'm going to hit him up now. Thank you for telling me.
I'll try to figure out what part and let you know.
I'll find out right now. I'm going to text him right now.
Yeah.
come on. They're like, hey, you might not know me, but I know you. And I also know that 3-bedroom, 2-bath chalet that you have up there is available.
You got that sweet chalet hanging over there, Angelo.
Like, I noticed you don't have a girlfriend on Facebook or friends. You're welcome. We're moving
I think that's such a New Jersey thing to do. Move from New Jersey to Florida at some point. That's just like,
hey, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Where's this what? I just fucking got a place in Florida, Louis. Fucking nice. These guys are fucking great. Come over. Are we allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my brother. He just moved to Florida, and he sounds like that. That's funny.
He's like, so I got these 2-3 broads over here. You
used to
know?
be all Cubans, now it's just Italians.
I love those broads.
They're like,
Hey,
Alan, Oy vey.
You guys mentioned going on a winter vacation, but really, where has been one of the coolest places you did go on a vacation?
we haven't been on a vacation.
Yeah,
yet.
what's vacation?
Tours are vacation.
Right now, we're in a pretty cool place in Indiana, in Noblesville, at this lake house. That's considered a vacation.
Thanks, Wes.
Yeah, thanks, Wes. But we go everywhere, man. You know, that's the beauty of touring is you find yourself on a day off and you can kind of do whatever you want within the vicinity of where you are. And sometimes that's California, sometimes that's Missouri. You know,
dog.
it's always somewhere interesting.
What area of the country has the best food, and what area of the country has the worst food?
God.
I say East Coast all
What
day.
was that?
East Coast for sure.
Hold on, best food. What was the other best thing that you were asking about?
And the worst food.
Worst food.
Oh, where's food?
Anywhere Midwest on the
Midwest.
highway, which is
Yeah.
iron skillet. If you're country pride, I don't think it'll be very
Country pride never. Guys, they're calling for a sponsorship too. Actually, Country Pride. I got them on the line.
We need Mountain Dew and Raising Canes. Those are the two things we
Listen,
need.
I want to say to all the bands out there, okay, whether you're touring or not, that if you go to country, what is it? What is it? Country?
Oh, Chipotle.
Chipotle
And
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker
They
Barrel,
support
yes.
touring bands.
They will always feed you free, just so you know.
Really?
Yes.
You learned it right here from Tantric, people who know how to get
Roger, our manager,
Yeah.
always calls
Yeah,
and
I'm like,
sets it up.
This is Roger. Platinum groups.
That's what managers are good for.
Yeah, we may be hiring Roger too.
I may be hiring a smack to your face, Nick. That was a
That's how you get.
that was a total joke. I'm messing with you.
Guys, Rick from Michigan said,
We love
"See
Rick."
Tantric half a dozen times. Always a good time. They're so cool. Obviously, they're freaking hilarious. It's awesome. Take the time to chat with the fans. That's really important, and that's probably another thing that has made you guys so successful is giving back to the fans and making them feel special.
They're like
They make us
truly
feel special,
are like our extended family, because you got to understand, like when we do this whole like circular tour, we end up, you know, we know we're coming into the city and we know we're going to see this set of people plus our fan base. So it's cool. Literally, we live off of those people.
I think we see some of those people and some of those fans more than we see some of our family members.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They always bring us like a gift in some way of making us feel loved from in a different like more like you could say at my house type of way, not, you know, like I love your band. I mean,
A lot of the fans are now family, you know, because when you get to the venue, some bands go to the hotel and wait till the show time, and then you see them on stage and that's it. But usually we pull up, we park, we sound check, and then we're inside hanging out. Like, party every day. You see your friends every day, and you do it enough. You know, everybody becomes a friend at some point to an extent. So, you know, it's one of the perks of doing it.
And that's huge. That's a huge thing for fans, especially.
For
Because
us,
the fans know you're going to be hanging inside. The fans are going to show up early.
yeah, well, come on down. We're tanning in the parking lot, waiting for you to get there.
I need a good tan, so maybe I'll show up.
will always fit. You know what I'm saying? Just like that's just a good average size.
Guys, we've had this question asked a few times in the chat, but where's the drummer?
What's up, Frank? Well, the
You just
drummer's
can't
home
see
in
him, he's a little
Jersey.
bit shorter.
In
Hey,
Jersey. Where in Jersey?
Can he stick his head up for 1 minute and just say hi to everyone? Hello.
Jersey drummers roll.
Jersey truckers. Jersey truckers.
John doesn't like to waste his life away doing
Like
nothing, so he actually goes home and see family on the off days. So
He's got a real job.
Yeah.
Still trying to get him off of that.
yeah,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Quit Just quit.
Someone, Alyssa
Quit
said,
your day
Tantric
job,
sounds
John.
like-
Quit your day job.
Totally.
Yeah.
Say it every day.
Yeah, but actually, the Tantric game can be deceiving. Don't expect much, is what I'm just saying. It's like, just like general, this Tantric has nothing to do with any special abilities we would have. I have zero skills. Sorry.
What up, Dwayne?
What's up, Dwayne?
Dwayne, our boy from home. Thanks.
brother.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of comments. The people are really guided. And that's why I love this show, because we want to give, the fans a chance to see the band in a different way. They see you on stage, but they might have not known where you
walking down the side of the road. They see us panhandling on corners.
Building suits.
Yes, they see us bathing outside of the place that they're playing that afternoon.
Showering.
What does your sign say? Like, need money for food, and then like a little bucket. Like, what would your sign? What would your panhandling sign say?
Look up for drugs. Oh wait.
No, that's a fine sign. What would the rest of your signs say?
We're a full service band. That's all I gotta say.
No, I saw one of the smartest homeless guys ever. He had like 3 or 4 cups out there, and the one of them was like for weed, the one of them was like for food, and the other, I forget what the other one said. So like people could pick how they wanted him to spend it, and dude, they were just all going in the weed. It was brilliant.
Go buy drugs.
Yeah.
Fuck food.
Exactly. I feel like we should just get like a mutual fund. Like the whole just where the weed category and all drugs should go. Just make it a mutual fund, because then
That's like a mutual fund.
place them, accurately amongst the two.
This is one of the funniest and the hardest times I've laughed at a group interview. So thank you guys so much for this.
Jason.
Yo.
Good seeing you last night, bro.
Yeah, brother. Love you, man.
Thank you for coming. Tell Michelle we said hey.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
These guys, I love the comments coming in. You guys.
Kevin's trying to tempt us with Raising Cane's chicken.
See, I know this guy's full of shit because we're in Indiana. There's no Canes here, so this guy's trying to rob us or something.
Here's some little tidbits I want to know. First of all, these guys murder chickens
all day long.
Tons of chicken.
And anything hot Mexican, hot chicken, everything hot.
There's that one chick, Lindsay, who said that she would challenge you to a chicken.
Yeah.
Lindsay, what's the band she's in there?
A chicken what? You said just a chicken. I'm dying to know the rest.
She's a bass player for this band called Cold. Yeah, and I know her. She talks so much shit. She's just like, "Oh, I can out eat your chicken," blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Girls play bass?"
Yes, they do. I play bass.
I know.
Oh.
But
I
anyways,
can't out eat you on a chicken.
Hey, let's set up a follow-up interview where I challenge Lindsay to a wing eating contest live, and whoever doesn't throw up or shit themselves first wins.
Oh, hey, we have.
Oh, no, I'm down for that one. I am down for that one.
See, it's not just Tantric that takes you to Lake House. Cold also does.
If it's puke or shit first, I will win.
All right, let's put that one ring on.
I will hold them both in. Well, I'm eating the chicken.
We are so
I got you.
I'm in.
We'll have the wipes ready.
What's your favorite venue so far this tour? What it was my favorite venue? You know what? The venue, I'll say that there are some cool venues, and obviously having great equipment is an important thing. But it's almost like the audience that makes the place. As long as you got loudspeakers and a bunch of people that are kick ass that want to go out there and rock out, that's the venue. Venue is the place and the time and the moment.
We usually say Machine Shop, but we haven't been there on this tour yet. So I don't know. King of Clubs. Actually, I think that was there's a new spot in Columbus, Ohio. King of Clubs. Staff is badass, total East Coast guys. You don't want to mess with these guys. They're scary in a good way on your side. Yeah. That's my place for sure.
They loved it.
That's my style. I got you. I feel you. All right.
Guys, I got one more question, then I'll let Nick and Rennie finish. But who has the most fun in this band? I just feel like you guys all have a freaking blast, man.
We're a very serious band.
I can tell.
Real smart.
We're serious about it. And you guys should be too. This is no joking around. No hecking with me.
Nah, I think we all have our own fun in our own ways. I think would be the most fair way to put it. I don't really know any better way to say that without incriminating anyone.
Fair enough. And we can leave it at that.
John has the least amount of fun for sure. This guy doesn't do drugs. He doesn't drink. I don't know what he does.
We're constantly trying to peer pressure him. It doesn't work. It's bullshit.
One day you'll break it. No, I'm kidding.
He's not a member until he's like passed out on drugs somewhere.
I'm joking when we say passed out. It's way better to be conscious when you're on drugs.
It is way better to be conscious.
Yes. But drugs can mean a number of things. Calamine lotion, aspirin,
CeraVe, get that skin right. You never know.
I love how the question was just about general fun, and we immediately went to.
The funny thing is this: for all you people that are just like serious, they're like, "Oh, you're in a rock band. You must be just a druggie and a womanizer." 1 out of 2. But
I think you're assuming a lot, bro.
Right.
You're assuming a lot. Right.
Jaron and I, we don't even drink. We don't do anything. I mean, an occasional no. I mean,
we smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I drink. These guys don't. I mean,
but you drink for us. That's how we support each other.
Yes.
I drive so he can drink, so he can stay up and look at his phone. And
no, I'm instantly sleeping on the elder. My kidney hurts. When you're older, you always say like, "Oh, like my gout is hurting," or "I got that gout." Yeah, I got a flare up on the gout in my kidney.
Oh, my sciatica.
Yeah. Sciatica is a real thing. It's just all made up. There's no sciatica. It used to be a prison. Oh, Gattaca.
Attica?
We tried this new thing. That's funny.
You guys are the best. Nick, what do you got for us?
What music are you guys currently listening to? And are there any bands up on the rise that you have your eyes on?
Ooh.
Bad what?
Any bands on the rise that you have your eyes on? Like, what are you listening to?
Boom. No, I don't remember. I like to listen to just like
he doesn't like any music. He doesn't even like music.
Just like listen to like just people just beating sticks against the wall, metal.
Oh, nice.
Dropout Kings. They're really sick.
Yes.
And what's the other one that I like? Not Issues.
I do like Issues. Issues is cool.
Guerrilla Warfare. Yeah, Guerrilla Warfare. They're really sick. Like more on the heavy side, but they're dope, young, like up and coming band.
You gotta show me that. What was that thing? Yeah,
Cool. I've never heard of either of those bands.
Oh, Baby Metal. I showed him Baby Metal.
I was like, so what you're saying is we have to now know karate to play rock? No.
Apparently so, though. Apparently so, man.
Wax his car. And at the end, we'll learn it all in a montage.
It's a montage.
Hey, were you guys into Cobra Kai at all?
Cobra Kai.
I watched it like 9 times.
Like if I had a Cobra Kai sweatshirt, I would be a happier version of me.
Me too. Me too.
No, wait. Are you Miyagi Do? Or are you Cobra Kai? Or are you Eagle Fang?
Again, my sense of humor is not. It's not good. I'm like always.
No, it's probably really great.
So antagonist. I'm like, yeah, pick on those kids. Slap that kid right in the back of the head. Oh, you fell off the railing. Whatever.
Keep those children up. Let's just fuck them all up. Who cares?
Hollywood.
Oh, you're gonna cry. Oh, you broke your arm.
That was my dad.
That was Jimmy's life anyway.
No, you guys are freaking awesome. I thank you so much for coming on the show. Literally, this is one of the best shows. It could even be the best show we've ever had. You guys are hilarious. I never cried so much on my own show. Thank you for that. And
feel free to donate Tantric Music and Potential Music.
So really, it's just a Venmo to Hugo Ferreira.
Yeah. And just Facebook pay me 20,
200.
Yeah, I'll just send you the songs from that.
Nick, get on that, man. All right. No, thank you guys so much. Real quick before I let you go,
$20, I'll sing you the song over the phone.
Real quick, what do you want people to go check out real quick?
The new album, The Sum of All Things, on Cleopatra Records. Walk That Way on YouTube. Living Here Without You on YouTube. And check out every single freaking post we make because we are promoting the tour dates. And if we're not playing in your city, then you must not live in the United States because we play everywhere and anywhere. Take the drive. We hope to hang out with you. Can't wait to get back to Jersey to chill with you, Jimmy. And, if you're around, come say hey because chances are we're out in the parking lot, like I said. So we're hanging.
Y'all, 11:20, Dean back. I'll be there.
Listen to this guy.
And Cleopatra Records has our record in vinyl. Oh, I'm sorry.
Guys, when I come, I'm bringing the friends.
Mom! Make sure the bagels are ready when I get home. I like prosciutto on them. Mom!
Yes!
Oh, you're
Yes! my Italian husband in the corner was like, prosciutto?
Guys, I love it.
By the way, that's the next name of our next whole tour. It's called Prosciutto Tour.
I'm about that.
Chronicles.
Yo, we're going to try to get on that.
Chronicles of the prosciutto.
Guys, thank you so much. It's never been harder to hit the end broadcast button in my entire life, but I'm going to let you guys get out of here. Thank you so freaking much. You made my life. Thank you. Honestly, thanks so much.
Yeah, guys.
Thank you so much. Really.
Nice to meet you all.
Guys, how freaking hilarious were those dudes? They are the best, man. We got to get them
so
on
much
again.
fun. I'm so happy that happened.
Well, really, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. What an honor. What a pleasure. We had so much fun. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, Rem, they're coming back for that face. There's no doubt about that.
What happened about my face?
They're coming back for that.
What that?
All right, guys. Everyone, have a great life. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.